Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a true nerd, and welcome back to Morrowind. Where last time, we took on some bloody vicious missions on behalf of the Tribunal Temple, and, okay, I suspect things are about to get even bloody nastier. Because one, I've now reached, yes, a high enough level with the temple that they're willing to give me the elite super awesome mega missions that previously they said I wasn't ready for, so, okay, those are probably, you know, a bit on the nasty side. And on top of that, right, we've also run into a couple more Daedric princes, and on this occasion, yes, they were specific enough in their directions, I might be able to do some of these missions, though, okay, I strongly suspect, yes, Daedric Prince missions are not going to be easy either, so, okay, don't you worry, I've got a plan. Because yes, right now, I'm in Vivec, the biggest city in the whole bloody game. And even better, this city contains, you know, a dedicated Telvanni canton. And I'm now part of House Telvanni. Last time I visited these guys, they wouldn't do business with me. But now, presumably they will, so, right, this might be a good opportunity to upgrade my magic a bit. Though I'll tell you what, while I'm passing by, last time I was visiting the Telvanni canton, yeah, I did notice they basically have nothing but magic stores. And I've got some weapons to sell, so I'm gonna nip inside, yes, the House Redoran canton, because they seem to be like, you know, more about weapons and martial and whatnot. And on top of that, I know from Molag Mar, Redoran will trade with outsiders. Here we go, literally in the front room, blacksmith, general trader, spot on. Obviously, you know, he's not got enough money to pay for all the Daedric blades I picked up last episode, but no one ever does, okay? I will trade you one of these for some hammers. I probably need to do a bit of work on my armor anyway. Oh yeah, my armor in fact was in a not particularly great condition, so right, let's just get this up to where it should be. And you know what, bare minimum, the general store next door, at least you, yeah, I can actually trade for soul gems. May as well, you know, gather them. We'll need them sooner or later. In fact, yes, today I want to really have a think about souls and whatnot. Because, yeah, I picked up a really nice big soul gem with a nice monster soul in it just last episode. So, I can just grab that, bring that over here, and use it to start, you know, enchanting my own gear or whatnot. So here we go, I could just say I want my Warhammer to carry an enchantment using that soul I just picked up. But yeah, the biggest problem is, well, one, by the looks of it, yeah, Orcish Warhammers just can't carry that much in the way of enchantments. That's presumably what staffs are for, and why the staffs I've been finding so far tend to carry so many bloody enchantments. They do less damage when you whack someone, but you can put more enchantment on them. Warhammers presumably, yeah, the opposite, though the bigger problem is, though I could actually squeeze a decent amount of fire damage onto my Orcish Warhammer, yes, my chance of succeeding is not very good, because I've never actually done any enchanting before. That being because, yes, my enchanting is very, very poor, so, okay. I feel like, yes, maybe we should mosey over to the Telvanni, like I was saying, and have a chat to, you know, an actual professional enchanter. They might be able to make this work for me. Plus, in general, I will admit, yes, I just need some new destruction spells for day-to-day, because destruction has been, you know, falling behind my ability to just hit people with a big old hammer. Like, I can happily do, yeah, 42 damage a swing, and that's before strength modifiers get brought into play. Meanwhile, destruction, which is my only real effective ranged option, yeah, 2 to 20 damage, guaranteed to be cast, so, okay, we need some bigger, more exciting, sexy spells. Okay, guys, I'm back, and this time I'm no longer a filthy outsider. I work for House Telvanni. I have been doing work over in Sadrith Mora, so, okay. Hopefully, this time, everyone's gonna be a lot more chill. Oh, and don't forget, by the way, yes, a guy did say he'd been cursed with invisibility by a wizard, Farvyn Raylan, who is here, yes, presumably in this canton, so, if we run into him, yes, me and him should be friends these days. Oh, speak of the devil, right, Farvyn, my friend, me and you are... Oh, yeah. Me and you are fine. So, presumably now you're willing to do some selling. Good. Good, good, good. So, okay. He's willing to sell me, yeah, better barrier things in alteration, together with... right, that's not doing much damage as a destruction spell. What it is doing, though, is, yeah, damage over time to a group. And honestly, that's not that expensive in terms of, yeah, mana to cost. So, interesting. And that is... right, not unlocking, but locking. Fascinating. And yeah, stumble is... damage agility. Honestly, probably not a bad idea in terms of, yeah, giving yourself an edge during a fight. Then damage speed, damage willpower. Right. So you're good at, yes, damaging things and area spells. Okay, right now, yeah. Even at maxed out stamina, first barrier, I've only got a 78% chance of casting. So, okay. I don't think we're ready for that just yet, but my destruction is a lot higher than my alteration, so yeah, we're probably ready to move on there at least. Though speaking of which, right, you're not just selling spells, you're also a spellmaker. Now, I was saying previously, I feel like I'm ready to take, you know, a better open spell. So yeah, for slightly harder locks, because I can already do up to about 65, yeah, we'll take a 65 to 85 for somewhat more difficult locks. So okay, welcome to my spellbook, Open is Mightier. And then on top of that, yeah, I will just straight up take a maxed out open spell for those really bloody tricky locks. And sure, I will struggle to cast that, and it is expensive, but it's just, you know, in my spellbook, ready for emergencies. Naturally called Open is Mightiest. Still, as for, yes, why I actually came here, better destruction magic, so my fireball is, yeah, 2 to 20, so that can do basically nothing if I get a bit unlucky, but it does do within 5 feet, so there's a tiny bit of splash on it. And I've got a spark spell which, right, basically does the same thing. And yeah, I can literally see the success chance and point cost changing as I, like, you know, go through the various options here. Though I feel like, you know, 15 to 25. Bearing in mind, of course, this is at range, and I'm willing to give up the area effect too. Yeah, I'm willing to take a 20 to 30, so on average that's about 25 a hit versus like a 10 a hit on my older fireball. So there we go, that's sparking up the wrong tree, and honestly, that is pretty bloody cheap for a big step up in power. Which I'm especially okay with because, hang on. Yeah, right now I'm gaining a +5 to Conjuration. But I'm pretty sure I also picked up, oh yeah, Fortified Destruction by 5 points. So put that on, a Destruction jumps to 52. And that, together with, yes, a boost in willpower, puts that still at 100% chance to cast. Beautiful. Though hilariously, I hit the, yes, carrots limit, apparently. So this is in fact sparking up the wrong tray. Fascinating, right there. So okay, just don't show anyone else in a House Telvanni, my spellbook, because apparently it's got spelling mistakes in it, in more ways than one. Now, my hand-to-hand magic has always been, yes, a bit on the better side, a firebite of 15 to 30. But what I want is, yes, damage that's more comparable to my, you know, actual hand-to-hand weapons. So that's about like 40-odd, 40 to 50, that's pretty good. Spell chance still at 91, that is not terrible, not at all, in fact. Yeah, with all the extra benefits of a Mentor's Ring, Conjuration Ring. I'd be willing to maybe put that up just the tiniest amount, 45 to 55. Because, yeah, maybe even 60. Yeah, I'm willing to take that. And honestly, yeah, for 258 gold, Mind the Zap is an absolute cocky bargain. And I will also take just from, yes, the regular menu, Froststorm. Because 1, it'll be nice to have an area thing, and 2, I literally know no spells with frost damage right now. So this will, like, you know, add that effect into things I can make going forwards. Okay, now that should be, yes, some lovely new additions to my arsenal, and while I'm here, my friend, yes, Cassius Alcinius. The twit? Of course I made him invisible. Did he tell you why? He asked me to. Came in muttering about wanting everyone to leave him alone, promised to pay me 400 septums to make him invisible. Did I get my money? No. He still has a debt to pay, so when he came in a few weeks later begging for me to remove it, I laughed in his face. Or where I assumed it was, so... oh dear. The lad has, yes, decided not to pay his debt. He still owes me 400 septums, haven't even charged interest on the debt, because I don't believe the fool would understand what it meant. You can pay the debt yourself, if you wish. You know what, I'm gonna do it, because it's only 400, but if he doesn't pay me back down the line, yes, me and him are going to have words. And also potentially lightning bolts, because I do need to test out this new spell. Okay, before I go spending, yes, all my money with that guy, let's just check in, because... Enchanter. Spot on. So yeah, when you enchant, it's the same interface, and presumably the same restrictions, it's just, yeah, the chance to succeed gets replaced with a price. Oh, and the price is absolutely cocky bananas, right, so... I can fit, yes, a decent enchantment in terms of flame damage on my hammer, but... okay. The lad is, not kidding about when it comes to the price of his services. Enchanters have got a good con going on, apparently. Still, one thing to note is, yes, by the looks of it, armour can carry significantly more enchantment than a weapon can. And exquisite jewellery can carry ridiculous amounts, though the problem's going to be, yes, like, you know, paying for it. Meanwhile, at the other magic store, the sorcerer, right, you're mainly about selling very high-quality summons. Okay, I'm still not ready to summon a basic skeleton. This is a long way beyond my capabilities. Oh, I tell you what though, I'll take a light because I have seen a fair few people saying, yes, caves are very, very dark in this game. And okay, having cast that is, yes, quite a lot of bloody light actually. This room is a lot lighter all of a sudden, so, okay. Potentially, you know, going to be something a bit difficult for me to deal with, given it is, I'm pretty sure, an illusion spell, right? Yep, that's illusion. So yeah, 69% chance to cast, and really, I want to cast that on, like, myself or something, so, okay, hang on. Hang on, put this all together here. So yeah, that light was only 20 points, and it was pretty bloody bright. So I could in theory create, yes, a skirt that generates light. Like, you know, a pretty decent amount of light for 30 seconds. Now, it's a bit expensive, but right. Before we do that, my friend, I feel like we should just, you know, slip you 100 gold before we even discuss this. Here we go. This is probably the best compromise I can come to here. So, the skirt is now going to be, I need more light. It's going to cast light, 10 points for 40 seconds, and it's going to be on me. So, right. We'll see how that performs in caves and whatnot. Because, yeah, the advantage of using that probably slightly ridiculously over-the-top gem right there is, yeah. This thing I could just use over and over again forever. So now, right. This is definitely going to be, you know, lighting up the surrounding area a fair bit. Beautiful. Okay, new toys in hand. It's time to, yes, give them a bit of a test because we potentially got some very, very difficult foes to take on today. So I'm going to start off with, yes, a quicker trip round the corner to, there we go, Molagmar. Because now I'm good enough at my job in the temple to potentially, you know, do some rather dangerous work for them. So, on a quick Silt Strider in that direction, assuming... Can I even afford a Silt Strider? I may have just, like, you know, blown up all my money on a glow-in-the-dark skirt. I was just able to afford the trip. The journey back may be a bit more of a question mark, so, right, guys, whatever it is you need me to do... On this occasion, I'm gonna be needing a paycheck for it, though. Oh, blimey. I feel like, you know, an ash and or blight storm is sweeping in right now. So, right, let's just, you know, make my way up to the temple, see what we flipping got to do. Okay, madam, I'm back, and I've received a recent promotion from, you know, the guy over in Vivek. So, okay. Let's talk duty. So, another duty is to cleanse the Vardenfell of vampires. We've heard of a vampire lair known as Galom Dacus. So, right. Low-level temple stuff is just, wandering around, a pilgrimage, etc, etc. But once you get high enough, they start sending you out on cleansing missions against some monsters and whatnot. So, okay. Please take the holy implements of the temple's greatest vampire hunters. You might want to fight against some of Vardenfell's lesser evils before you take on this challenge, but you've done well so far. When you feel you're ready, the elder vampire Raxel Burn hides from the light in the Dwemer ruins of Galom Dacus. I will mark a grave on your map. From there, go south until you reach a river of lava. Follow that river west until it ends. Galom Dacus will lie ahead of you, so... right. Just follow the river of lava, that's never a good start. But on top of that... okay, just for beginning this mission, she's tossing stuff at me. This is why it's worth her focusing on, a particular faction and getting a lot done travelling around because... oh yeah, now we're getting to the point where they're just showering me with holy relics and whatnot. Also, she's kind of, changed her mind. A second ago, Galom Dacus was a Dwemer ruin. Now it's a Dunmer stronghold. Well, that's not bloody useful. Those have got very different profiles on the horizon, so... okay, well, that's bloody unfortunate. Oh, though hilariously, I'm now over-encumbered immediately, so... right, what have you just bloody given me? Okay, the ring is Dispel, 50% to 100%, so... I'm gonna be honest, I'm not 100% sure how Dispel works. That's presumably... yeah, negative magical effects, but it's not just magical resistance, because... okay, we'll figure that out later. Don't worry about it for now. Okay, item number 2 is just a healing thing, so because I'm good at restoration, honestly, that's not that interesting. And then... oh, blimey! Okay, so... probably should have led with this one. Velof's Judgment. Blunt weapon. Up to 70 cocking damage. But it weighs 90 cocking 6. With a value of 30,000. And when it strikes, it also does fire damage, knackers their agility, and absorbs fatigue. Right. So that is hang on. Oh. Is that a Daedric weapon by any chance? Right. Well, that's a pretty big step forwards. Okay, I need to make a quick trip back to Balmora in order to sort out this, because I'm carrying too many weapons right now, but I don't just want to, toss them away. Right, just down some booze, so I can actually, move for a second. Orcish Warhammer, you have served me well, but I think now your time has come to an end. Meanwhile, upstairs in the Mages Guild, right, I like this staff, but not enough to be carrying it all the time. So we're going to start, laying things out nice and sensibly here. Including laying out, yes, a bunch of artifacts I don't really need at the moment. So, okay, we can come back for all this later and do how if you're looking down, you can literally lay it out as you want. That's delightful and I'm so sorry about this, Galbadia. I do appreciate her making a huge mess next to, where you live and whatnot. But yes, I feel like a Bound Mace, Silver Staff of Reckoning, and Velof's Judgment. That's gonna be a good combo. Okay, so, I should now have plenty of money in my pocket, so... I was about to say we could go back to Molag Mar. I don't need to go back to Molag Mar, I need to go to wherever they told me to go. Here we go, a gravesite they've marked right here, so... okay. Looks to me like, the easiest way to get there might well be... repeating the route I took to get to, what was it? The guy in the yurt I assassinated. Just to go back there, then head inland. Because beyond that, it's going to be a very, very long walk through the Ashlands. And generally I want to avoid that. I'd rather come in from the sea and swing in from, this direction. So, okay. I'll take a Silk Strider to Vivek and then catch a boat round the coast to Sadrith Mora. We'll work from there. In fact, thinking about it, just go to Sadrith Mora, right here, point myself westwards, and then... okay, this is a very, very, very bad idea. I'm gonna put the boots of blinding speed on, okay, and we're going to make it to the coast. probably. Just like, you know, keep going in this direction. We might pass by some islands. Try and stick on the water and... I'm pretty sure I'm already stuck on something. There we go. I've got myself like a loose. If need be, just jump to get around it. It's all gonna be fine, probably. As long as I'm still hearing splashing in the background, I know I'm on water, which is where I want to be. If I hear, like, you know, something that's not splashing, then at that point, just jump until I hear splashing again, okay? This is how we navigate while blind. It's fine. And there we go, back on land. I may well have, like, you know, run past something amazing while I couldn't see, but we'll check on that later, so, okay. All I need to do is, yes, just go to the southwest from here, use my... Excuse me. Use my proper, yes, spell to summon a weapon, so I'm not using up the charge of my amazing weapon, and... okay, we're looking for a grave, and from there, we navigate a, yes, lava river. I'm seeing steam, but no lava for now. And yeah, at this point we are very much off the beaten track here. No signs of civilization, no roads, no anything. Random creature and whatnot, screw you, but yeah. I'm seeing, like, you know, Dwemer ruin over there. The first time they described where I was going, they said Dwemer, not Dunmer, so that might be it potentially. Okay, according to the map, I should be almost at the grave right now. Yeah, pretty much on top of it. Problem is, the weather's turned, which is not ideal, so... well, I'm not seeing an obvious grave round here. Okay, it may be this a very large rock right here, because I'm not seeing anything else about, so... okay, hang on. Go back to the instructions here, so... southwest of this grave, which is itself west of Telfia. Have I been to Telfia? Was that small island I visited? I can't remember. Anyway, go south from the grave till I reach a river of lava. Then turn west until we reach, yes, this. Which may possibly be Dwemer or may possibly be Dunmer. Because, yeah, we've marked out both in the journal. Brilliant. Okay, bare minimum, I go south and, yeah, I do indeed see lava. And it looks to me, yes, rivery. So this'll do. Just work along here. Hello there, script friend. Hope you're having a lovely day. Just keep on keeping on. Do not get distracted by random caves, okay? Follow this, and I'm guessing... okay, when I see a bridge there, question is, which side of the river am I supposed to be on? Okay, weather's cleared up a bit, and I'm gonna say, yeah, the side of the river that doesn't have a frost atronach on it. So, yeah, looks to me like a river goes here. It was those Dwemer ruins I saw already, so, right. That'll be my destination. So, vampires. We've taken these guys on once before. Okay, they were not that bad, all things, maybe not that way. Maybe, like, you know, longer way round, avoid the lava. Yeah, the basic ones were fine. However, there was definitely mention of a vampire lord. And fascinatingly, I've rejoined a road here, so... right, Mountain, Molangamar, another mountain, Cand, Balmora, Pelagia, Devivik, Telvos, and Avos. Okay, so hang on, those are pointing in this direction. Right, more civilizations in this bit of the world, presumably. Don't worry about them for now, that's fine. Just check that, yes, this here is in fact Galom Deos, or whatever it is I was looking for. Oh, yeah, we've got her. Though potentially this is going to be a big location given, yeah, that's just the entry, suggesting multiple different areas. So, step one, adjust, and never mind, can't rest, but that's fine, and jump. Get a bound mace, pop your shield on, everything's fine, okay? We're going in. Now, do bear in mind, yeah, these guys may be significantly tougher than the vampires we've taken on previously. Hello, I mean you like... chill. Oh, never mind. We were chill briefly. Okay. You are definitely nastier than the vampires we took on in that tomb. Those guys may have been, you know, ancient, starving, etc., etc. Okay. Still using basic stuff, though. You could have been tougher than you were. And right, while I'm here, John, this is a dungeon. It's a fairly light one, but still. There we go. Tiny bit of light, though it's not much light. I feel like, yes, the light is not going very far. Maybe we should just, stick with the light spell and work on our illusion as time goes by. Like, my illusion could do with being a tiny bit higher. Because, yeah, I feel like just casting that light, that definitely does, a better job of lighting up a dark area, I think. Anyway, heal after every encounter. Maybe it's time to break out, the good stuff here. Because that was just one. There might be more than one. If it's a crowd, maybe yes. Paralyze someone and... Okay! You went down nicely. Hello over there. Seem to have not realised I'm here. Honestly, I'll accept that. That's a good thing. In which case, crack out my new spell and... Okay, that will flipping... She seems to have not noticed she's being electrocuted. Oh. You're not a vampire, are you? No. No, you're not. Sorry I just electrocuted you, by the way. I feel like, yes, you've been, hypnotised by a vampire or something, and she's not willing to talk to me. I'm willing to bribe you a bit in order to, learn a bit more about you, my friends. So, right, if you speak to vampire cattle, they identify as slaves. Though unlike slaves, you can't say, hey, run, I've killed your master, because, yeah, they kind of want to be slaves, I guess, because they've, been hypnotized or something, so, right. That's, unfortunate. And yes, this entire group is, the Burn Clan. Oh, and here we flippy go. A level 70 door, you say? Okay. Now this is what we were working towards earlier. So, step 1, trap immediately disarmed. Step 2, go over to... yes, hang on. Open is mightier. Now, I'll admit, this is, a bit of a tricky one in terms of chance to succeed, but... Oh! Okay, the traps are independent from each other, so open this door, if I can, anyway. And there we go. Straight away, though. Okay, John. Maybe get out, a good weapon right now. Not that one. The big hammer. Hello. Are you just oh, dear. This is where they keep the... Oh, never mind. Hello. You're, nastier and... okay. They had one person in here keeping an eye on these guys. But, yeah. The ones not wearing much are not so dangerous. Oh, guys. You are... I feel like you're going to... They're just a bit slow to turn on me. But okay. This weapon. This is getting the job done. And, yep, there we go. Staffs. They're good at, presumably, carrying, flipping enchantments. That's what they're for. Oh, and hello, sexy. This isn't really why we came here, but right. You guys were doing, blacksmithing or something. There's a chest piece here. Medium. Armor rating 66. That's pretty bloody good, actually. And Daedric boots, too. That is lovely, but that weighs 60 and that's heavy. So, okay. That I think we could do without. But, hang on. My existing thing is only 50. So this is made out of, presumably, yeah, those fishy bastards, and... I don't love it. Because it kind of feels like, it's made up of, slices of ham that I've stapled together. But I don't hate it enough I'm willing to turn down that much bloody armor. Because, yeah, it's kind of offset by the skirt, the shoulder pieces, the helmet, it's fine. And yeah, just keep cracking open the good stuff. Too, this is... Oh, blimey. Right. You guys are keeping really good stuff around here. I'll be having ebony throwing stars. That stuff is valuable.
Why you?
Oh, hang on. Someone just yelled, why you? Okay, is one of you guys about to attack me? Because you just saw me technically stealing from your vampire masters. I mean, hopefully not. Please don't, do that. That would be very unfortunate. And in the other chest, right, glass boots. 3 weight, 8,000 value. Yeah, we'll be having that. And, okay, good location if you're into, like, you know, hand-to-hand. Fortify 9 right there. And I'm pretty sure I saw here. Yep, fortify another 7. So, right, hand-to-hand people, you guys want to be coming in this direction. Gotcha. Oh, we may have a slight problem, though. I think in the next room there's 2. So, okay, try and get them on the corner. Guys, there's... Uh-oh. Okay. Do I still have any of those really, really, really bloody good potions of healing? Okay, I've got one good one right here. Guys, uh-oh. No. Stop it. Stop it. Go down. Go down. Go down. Okay, you guys are... You're hurting me. And also, right, you're using magic. No. Get up to her. And she summoned a ghost. She summoned a ghost. And I think I've used up the... Right, I've used up the charge in this Mega Hammer. Right, I'm going to be honest. I was looking at the red meter underneath it. But that's the item condition, not the charge. So, that thing is now empty. Now, I can just, like, you know, rest for, say, an hour. Hang on, that goes up to... yeah, 31. I'm pretty sure how fast that recharges is partly a function of... yeah, your enchant skill. Or, I could just plug souls into it. So, okay. Take the enchanted McGibbles. Take the duster too. But right, we're working our way through, yes, the bloody vampires here. Okay. I feel like, you know, we've proven we are capable of taking out, you know, the baby vampires. But as I say, there was a mention of Mega Master Vampire, etc, etc. I tell you what, just to rest here till we're fully healed, I want every bit of magic available to me. Which also means, yeah, you are not fully healed, but you've got, like, some hits in on you, haven't you? Yeah, you can do a few strikes at least. Right, in we go, and... Okay, there's a, flipping... Oh, blimey, you guys have... Right, you've got the bloody Steam Centurions on your side now, don't you? Oh, that's a concern. He's got bloody allies in the form of, yes, Dwemer artifacts and whatnot. So, okay. Get my shield out. I feel like, you know, even though the damage isn't as good, yeah, having my shield available does help with survivability. Right, you're just a slave, I'm pretty sure, so no trouble from you. Keep on keeping on. Hello there, friends. Have we got... Are you about to cause trouble? Nope, you're just a nothing. You're not, though. Right, stay out of the way. Let him come to me. Let him come round the corner. Because I feel like possibly some of you might not be cattle, actually. And okay, hang on. Are you ready to... Hello there. Hi. No trouble. No. Oh, I say no trouble. Oh, hang on. I feel like you might be... maybe a bit of trouble, actually. John. Actually, I think we've got him. I think we've got his number. He's... Oh, just... He's sucking my health, isn't he? He's sucking my health, and... I need healing. John, vampires. It's like the one thing they... Let's try that again. Step 1, take out, yes, Centurion friend. Got my shield here, so, okay. You just go down. Like your face, by the way. I would love to be able to convert you into, like, a helmet. That little face is gorgeous. Now, get myself back up to absolute tip-top shape, because, yes, they're getting nastier upstairs. In fact, under the circumstances, yeah, get myself a first barrier. Lovely. So, okay. I'm a bit stronger. I've got out the proper hammer, etc, etc, and, you know what, John? That guy was nasty. Step 1, paralyze him. So it was you, my friend. Hello. And go. Right, has he been... Oh, he resisted that. That's... Okay, possibly vampires can just resist magic. That's maybe a concern. So, right, no. Okay, this is doing the job. Okay. Now that got it done. You were Riberia, were you? Okay, you've decided to join in. A bit of a day late, dollar short situation. John. Tiny bit more healing, please. Tiny bit more healing. Vampires hit hard. 2 of them in the same room, but thankfully, yes, you decided not to get involved until it was too late. Okay. There's also a mysticism book, and not a skill book, and not valuable enough. Right, we'll take that for selling, etc., etc., but okay. They're getting nastier. We're just about keeping up, but only just. Okay, keep on keeping on. You, sir, are... Yes, you are just a slave. There's someone else back there. You know what? I've just decided. I'm gonna get out my silver staff off. And John, that didn't work last time. Possibly it doesn't work on vampires. Hello there. So, right, just hit you with that. And no, they resist that. That doesn't work on you. Okay, we just need to straight up out damage him. Just hit him with enough flipping things to finish him off. If we could just kill him nice and quick. And he's healing too quickly. And I'm struggling to hit him. So, okay, just a tiny bit of healing potion. And it was close. Right, activate Amulet of Mighty Blows. Beautiful. So that gets my strength up to 94. Much better. Much flipping better now. What can I do to, yes, fortify weapon skill or agility? Well, I could do Berserk, but then he'd just hit me reliably too. I mean, I could just do some booze. Hang on, doesn't some form of booze help out with that? I mean, that booze just gives me giant piles of strength. Really, that's what I need. So, okay, to take out a master vampire, just get myself horrendously drunk. Good. Good. Nothing else matters. Because now my strength is 144, but my intelligence is 0. So, okay, just hang out here and... oh, dear. Oh, flippin' dear. And down you go. That wasn't even the master. We're still not at the master. Okay, keep on keeping on. The master might be... Excuse me. Hi. No trouble, Fred. No trouble. Just keep on keeping on. I'm still to the effect of booze for a moment. Hi. Would you by any chance be the... Oh, you're the guy. Oh, I can't hit him. Oh, that's concern. Oh, I can hit him. And... oh, yeah. Oh, flippin' yeah. Master vampire, you say? Some of your cooking minions were tougher than you. I'm guessing, yes, I just took the right choice there. Just whack him to death before he could do anything, because I'm pretty sure he was planning to do something nasty in terms of magic. Right, tell myself to a Daedra Heart, a Ruby, and a special... Ooh. Okay, a book about the Dwemer. You know what? I'm having that, because that's not the first weird book about the Dwemer that had drawings in it I found. There was one in that same place I learnt about, yes, what was it? The Dwemer airship plan thing. There was a book full of weird writing in there, so, okay. I feel like there may be a connection here, and we should probably, like, yeah, hold on to those for the time being. Oh, that is true, by the way. Now I've taken out, like, you know, the lead vampire. Would you guys like to go? So, okay. They're not looking thrilled. In fact, they're really annoyed at me about this. Yep, every single one of them is incredibly annoyed and 0 out of 100 in terms of a disposition because I killed their vampire lord, though. Okay, this one's also saying I'm sick. Oh. Right, I've been infected with vampirism. Which, if this is anything like future Elder Scrolls, I could just, you know, allow to evolve into full vampirism, but that's not a decision to take lightly. So I'm glad you pointed that out, because I can sort that out right. I can cure, yeah, minor diseases of my own. Here we go, cure common disease, though, John, you've got no magic right now. Okay, just wait another hour. Sooner or later, I'll have enough to... There we go, I think I'm no longer sick. Good. Not becoming a vampire. Better and better. Okay, back outside into, yes, the Ashlands and whatnot. So, okay. I need to go back to Molag Mar to check in with What's-Her-Face. So, okay, the easiest way to get back to her is going to be, yes, a loop. So, recall to Balmora. And on the way past, blimey, a single ebony throwing star is worth, like, you know, a lot of money. Gotcha. And I can sell my old armor too, which is good because, yeah. I'm heading towards a very, very inefficient level right now. Purely because, yeah, I'm pretty sure all of these are just my main skills. In part because that guy gave me 3 or 4 books, like the guy down in Vivek, that all were major and minor skills, so, okay, need to salvage this before we go any further. If we're getting into more advanced magic, yeah, willpower is not gonna hurt, though. John? John. Why are you wearing the cocking fighter's ring? What the cock is going on here? Right, apparently that entire fight was spent not with my best gear on. Dear oh flippin' dear. But yes, as I was saying, if we're getting into more advanced spells and whatnot, yeah. Willpower's not gonna hurt. And mysticism, I don't use much, but it does control Soul Trap. So if I want to be capturing souls to start doing enchanting, having at least a bit of mysticism, that's kind of step one. And there we go. My good friend here in the Mages Guild who loves me will give me bargain basement mysticism training. So okay, honestly I'm willing to take like 10 levels of that right now. Right, so that's a good solid willpower level right there. Do I need more personality? Personality is probably under control. I wouldn't object, though, to, yeah, endurance going up a tiny bit, just so my health goes up, too. I don't need much here. I'm just going to go to you, because you sell heavy armor. Yeah, bit on the expensive side, but I can take enough to get, yeah, endurance +3. Also, John. John. I just noticed this guy is both a trainer and a barterer. Meaning, all that money I just gave him, I can now basically get that money back again by just... Oh, now this is interesting. Right, hang on. Sorry, no, we're not done trading actually. I would like more training in a heavy armor. So, that's all of my money gone. And I shall have that money back again by selling you those glass boots we found. So, Oh, people who were trainers and shops, now you guys are the real creme de la creme, aren't you? Though tragically it's only a matter of time until, yes, he's trained me to a heavy armor as far as he can do, so it's only a temporary blessing. Okay, back over to, yes, the Balmora... Okay, hang on. Where's the guy... I know you were kind of hovering over the... There we go! Right, the guy's fallen off and is now just sort of juddering under here. Lovely. And here we go back to Molagmar, though... actually, you know what? Thinking about it, I bet I could save a whole bunch of time in this location. Because, yeah, normally I have to, like, you know, climb up this, loop around here, walk up there, like a cocky pleb. But what if I flippy didn't? So just to do that and then just jump over to here. And this is probably going to hurt a fair bit, by the way. Okay, it hurt a tiny amount, but still. And then a second time on the way down too. But like, I'm going to say that there was a very good decision on my part. So, Raxelburn is dead. He shall no longer plague the lands of Vardenfell. You have earned great honor with the temple. You say that, but I bet you're not going to... Oh, never mind. I thought she was never going to give me a promotion this fast, but maybe, you know, that's being a much more difficult quest. It's worth more temple reputation or something. Still, she is now, yes, out of duties for me, so Aldrune or Ghostgate if I want to do more with these guys, and... I mean, given you guys have just given me, like, the most ridiculous mega hammer I've ever seen, I like you guys. I'm willing to do more work with you, potentially. But not today, because do not forget what we were saying earlier. Here we go, divine business, for once we can actually do a Daedric mission. So, yes, we've got to track down the end of the Bearclaw bloodline. And we know where to find him. Farvyn is located somewhere nearby to Gnar Mok. And the boat guy in Molagmar is happy to sail me all the way to Hlar Oat, which is, yeah, barely round the flipping corner from Gnar Mok. So, okay, we're already most of the way there, damn it. In fact, the boat person here, she'll take me the rest of the way. Ah, you see, this is where my exploring starts to pay for itself, because now I know how to navigate the world. So, okay, guys. Has anybody heard of, yes, Farvyn something or another? Thank the gods for Farvyn Oreyn. Long will we tell of his heroic conquests. He arrived here only a day ago with his servants to help rid of some marauding netchers. even now, he has gone south of town, making the area safe once again for our fishermen, and, okay, guys, I'm gonna be honest. Like, a month or two back, I also helped with some marauding natures, and you did not respond anywhere near as positively. Like, there was no talk of a great heroic conquest when I did this exact thing. Okay, well, one assumes, whoever this guy is, it's going to be... Oh, hang on. I'm seeing a dead netch. Now, that feels... oh, dear. I'm seeing, 3 people. And they're wearing a lot of armour. Oh, the weather's being very appropriate. I feel like this is going to be tricky. Right, mosey in and have a look-see, because... okay, you're wearing, like, you know, lots of drug-style armour, which I know for a fact is really, really good. You, sir, that's a full set of orcish gear. And this is, I don't know, like, cocky Dwemer power armour or something. So... okay. Do we have, like, a planner here? I mean, there's 3 of them, so maybe that Froststorm could be potentially of use. Can I maybe, like, I don't know, bribe some of his friends to be on my side or something? So, no. There's no topics of conversation here, so okay. No way I could, you know, maybe bribe some of them to betray him or something. And you've got to admit, he's not just, like, you know, all talk or anything. He came to town to destroy some netchers. There are big netch corpses everywhere, so he's not like, you know, entirely a blackguard. Okay, think about this really carefully, John. How are you going to take out 3 people? Okay, step 1, yeah, just doing damage over time with a storm. That's one option. My paralysis staff could take one of them out of the fight temporarily as well. And I do have, yeah, the ability to summon in reinforcements just to level the playing field a bit. So, okay. These are all very, very good options. But bare minimum, let's have, you know, a nice chat with the individual. So, right, don't believe I've seen an orc with such a grand outfit. And he kind of likes me, actually. That's a shame. So, okay. Let's talk about, yes, Oreyn Bearclaw. My most wonderful ancestor, father of my father's father's father. He began the Oreyn tradition of helping the helpless, and, yes, what if I mention, a rather obscure orc who was maybe the real hero. And, oh, the orc, I'm sure I don't know. Okay, stranger, I'll admit it's all true. Do you think it's easy carrying on this kind of family name? Everyone expects a lot, you know. Of course, it does have its benefits. The adoration of everybody, so, right. Right. He's kinda in it for the money. Question is, am I willing to challenge him, or do I want to walk away? I feel like he's about to kick my ass, but... okay. I'm here on behalf of Malekith, who's really annoyed you've robbed, like, you know, a flipping orc of his legacy. So, guards kill this fool. So, right, get a friend out on my side immediately. And, yeah, go over to... hang on. My Froststorm McGibble. That is going to be... yes, that's... oh, uh-oh. What are you doing? Uh-oh, and... they killed me very quickly. I'll admit. Okay, but no one said we had to, like, talk to him first or anything. We absolutely 100% can, like, you know, rig the field and then just sucker punch him. That's fine. Okay, Golden Saint friend, you have been very useful to me previously. You were really good in that, you know, cult we were taking on. And now we crack out, yes, the Froststorm, and we just spam that a bit. So go, and go right there. So, okay. Just honestly, yeah, just keep casting that at them. They're going to take damage over time. That is A-okay. My summon is really eating the trouble for the time being. That is good. And it looks to me like, yeah, that's actually working pretty well. So go over to my main hammer. One of them is down, and I'm pretty sure, okay. I think my genius plan just worked pretty bloody well. They were just distracted by my summon, so they were taking damage over time from my frost spells. Right. Well, I'm gonna call that a huge win. That spell has very much paid for itself. And there's a Druga helm as well, though... okay, I'm guessing this is good for my armor rating, but... oh no. No, absolutely not. That's just being sold. And oh yeah, this lad definitely liked the money he was getting. Underneath his power armor, he's wearing extravagant shirts and pants, and also was somewhat dependent on, yeah, enchanted artifacts to give himself an edge, though I will give ya 15 points of shield from a belt. That's not bad, though I guess I shouldn't take that, because yeah, I should be casting my own barriers to be boosting my own alteration. The other one is, yeah, absorbing a willpower. I could do without that, to be honest, so, okay. Weapons away. I'm guessing the people in town aren't going to appreciate this. Okay, luckily, they don't seem to have realised yet. Now the question is, yeah, how do we now get back up top to where I need to be? Because, hang about, this is all going to work out pretty nicely. After all, I need to be going in this direction to go and speak to MacLeod. He was up here. This was like, you know, his shrine near the Sanctus Shrine. And that's the same direction I need to be going in for, yes, the tracking down the wacky fork kill the netch with it quest. So in which case, yes, I need to be going northwards to, right, cool. Which I have passed by, I just didn't visit it last time because, you know, there was that whole situation with my vow of silence. Though honestly, yes, it does just appear to be a small fishing village. I'm not sure I missed much here. So, as I should have expected, yeah, they can take me round to Dagon Fell. Though, to be honest, that's kind of the wrong side of the island. Okay, if I just head due west... that should get me to, yeah, the Sanctus Shrine, and from there I know where I need to go. So, right, just try not to get distracted. But last time I passed by, yeah, this island, it did seem a bit on the desolate side, so I don't think there's going to be too much between me and there. Yep, literally just 10 million cliff racers and the odd egg mine. Seems like a very desolate bit of the world, all things considered. So okay, aside from a bit of a minimal trouble with the local wildlife and no major issues down here, so right, keep on keeping on. Place should be nice and empty from my last visit still. And here we go. Lord MacLeod, I have done your bidding, and this is highly appropriate because I believe, yes, this guy is like, you know, the patron saint of orcs or whatever. Like, he was very specifically interested in the legacy of an orc, so it feels right that this is the first one I should do.
You have killed the false hero, and ensured there will be no more to follow. You have helped to bring back honor to the orcish people, and for that, I am glad. Here, take the helm of Oreyn Bearclaw, wear it proudly, and let it serve as a reminder of what really happened.
Okay. So I have got myself my very first Daedric artifact there. Though, okay, I suppose technically the Ring of the Khajiit is probably a Daedric artifact. Like, Mephala counts, but okay, this one feels like, you know, more earned in a way. Though the downside is, yes, he did say it was a helmet, so... Sorry. 40 points of agility. And endurance. As a constant effect, not like as a casting, as... You know what, Telvanni Hat? I love you. I really do. But I don't cocking love you 40 points of agility. No, that's going straight on, so... I don't love it. I don't, but... On the other hand... My agility's now cocking in 96. And my endurance is 109, though... Okay, endurance is a weird one to raise using, like, armor. Because endurance mainly counts for, yes, health gain per level. Which presumably this hat doesn't, like, work towards. That's got to be just a base. So, okay. That's just, like, increasing fatigue, though. Okay, how much are we talking here? So, just take that off for a second. 270 versus 350. Right, that's a lot. Got it. That's a lot of flipping smacking with a hammer that we could do. And a lot more running too, actually. That's going to be useful just for, like, you know, cross-country business. Okay, I would say, with a giant enchanted Daedric Warhammer in my hands, and a helmet that's giving me 80 cocky points of attributes on my head, how about we call it a part there? But next time, right, I think I've just learnt a very, very important lesson here. Daedric princes are very, very worth doing business with. The rewards can be absolutely cocky silly. Like, that is a ridiculously good artifact. So, right, while we're in this bit of the world, yes, we are most definitely looking for a fork in order to use it to kill a giant bullnatch. And once we're done with that, right, I think we might want to, yes, nip back to Balmorra and check in with a couple of factions here, in particular, Caius Cosades. We should have a chat with him and figure out, yes, what's next in the main plot. Like, you know, I feel like he's probably not delighted with the amount of ignoring him I've been doing recently, so probably best we, yes, go and have a quick check-in with that chappy. Oh, and don't forget the Imperial Cult either. We've done barely any work with them, but like, you know, I do recall there was mention in the book that described the Imperial Cult, yes, talk of exciting sexy missions, if you're like, you know, are willing to do the basic bits and pieces, and, as I've just learnt from the temple, the sexy rewards can be very, very sexy indeed. So, right, whole bunch of stuff to get on with, but first up, we need to track down a mysterious fork for no well-explained reason. So hopefully you join me for that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Morrowind. Thank you very much, and goodbye. So okay, I've been outwitted by a butterfly and beaten up by a fish.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
I didn't steal anything! I'm sorry, I touched the shoes while I was shoe shopping! Okay, I feel like I may have just, walked in on something. What about this person? Can we talk to this person?